Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I, Muhammad Suhail, Assistant Professor of English, Government Postgraduate College, Attack, welcome you to my online class second year English. Dear students, today we shall discuss rules of adjectives, that is, how the adjectives can be used correctly. But first we shall once again revise the definition of adjective so that you may get somewhat more clarity regarding adjectives. So adjectives are the words they describe the qualities of a noun or pronoun in a given sentence. Consider the following. Tell which sentence is correct. Flowers are plucked freshly. Flowers are plucked fresh. Sentence B is correct, as adjective is correctly used with a verb when some quality of the subject rather than verb is to be expressed. Here, fresh describes the words flowers a noun and not plucked a verb. You can get the idea that fresh flowers are the flowers which are fresh have been plucked. So, fresh is going to qualify flowers now. So, we will use fresh, not freshly. As you can say that the flowers sweet, yes, the flowers smell sweet. It is also a correct sentence because the sweetness is being attached with flowers, which is a noun. Now we come to the topic rules regarding demonstrative adjective. As you know that this and that, these and those are regarded as demonstrative adjective. So we shall discuss their rules, how we can use them correctly. This and that are used with the singular noun and these and those are used with plural noun. For example, this mango is sour. These mangoes are sour. That boy is industrious. Those boys are industrious. As you can see, this is showing singular noun mango, and that is also showing the same kind or performing the same kind of function that it is denoting the noun boy, which is singular. These and those takes what the plural noun mangoes and boys. This and these indicate something near to the speaker, while that and those indicate something distant to the speaker. That is, the things that are lying near to the speaker, then we use this and these, and those that are lying at some distance and we have to mention them, then we use that or those. Rules regarding distributive adjective. Each is used when reference is made to the individual forming any group. Each is used when the number of the group is limited and definite. For example, I was in Shimla for 5 days and it rained each day. Every is used when reference is made to total group or when the number is indefinite. For example, every seat was taken. I go for a movie every week. Leap year falls in every fourth year. Here you can see that no concept of something that we indicate is not definite one. Rules regarding adjectives of quantity. Some is used in affirmative sentences to express quantity or degree. For example, I shall buy some banana. Any is used in the negative or interrogative sentences to express quantity or degree. For example, I shall not buy any banana. Have you bought any bananas? You can see that some is used in the positive or affirmative sentences. And in the next two example, we see that uh, any is used in a sentence that carries not, that is negative, and in the third sentence when there is a question mark at the end of the sentence, it shows that it is an interrogative sentence and we use any in order to show what or in order to use it correctly. But usually this rule stands so. But in certain cases we may also use some. But some is an exception to the above rule. Some is used in interrogative sentences which are commands or requests. For example, will you please lend me some money? Here, the you may say the form or the morph of the sentence is interrogative, but the speaker is requesting someone, so we can use some in such kind of sentences. No doubt that they are in interrogative in nature or form. Few is used for countable objects and little is used for non-countable objects. Little means not much. So use of the word little has a negative meaning. By negative meaning we mean that the amount shown by few and little, the amount or number shown by few and little, that can be even ignored, or it is what that is regarded as ignorable. For example, there is little hope of his recovery. It means that there is just a little bit hope left for his recovery, or otherwise there is no chance that he could recover. He has little appreciation of hard work. Again, the problem lies with the person that he appreciates hard work very little. One cannot expect that he will appreciate hardworking students or hardworking person. A little means some, though not much. So use of a little has a positive meaning. It means that a little also indicates very small amount, but there is something. For example, there is a little hope of his recovery, and yet the onlookers are hopeful that he may recover with the passage of time. No doubt that it is just very little chances, or less chances of his recovery, but even then they may hope that he can recover. He has a little appreciation of hard work. It means that he is not very much sarcastic or very critical. He appreciates hard work to some extent, not very much, but to some extent. The little means not much, but all there is. And it also shows that something about which we have already talked about or which have already been discussed, and if we like to refer it once again, then we use the little. For example, the little information he had was quite reliable. That it means that the parties have discussed the little bit information that he had and they found it reliable. The little knowledge of management he possessed was not sufficient to stand him in good stead. So this is what that you can differentiate among lit, a little, the little, few, a few, and the few. Few mean not many. So use of the word few has a negative meaning. For example, few men are free from faults. It means that just you may say uh, the people who cannot be even considered who are free from faults, usually the majority of people have faults. A few means some, so use of a few has a positive meaning. Once again, by positive we mean that no doubt there is a little number or very few numbers, but even then that can be even somewhat regarded or considered. For example, a few men are free from faults. That there is some considerable, you may say, number of the people who are free from faults. The few mean not many, but all there are. Again, we can say that the few mentions to the uh, information that had already been discussed. For example, the few remarks that he made were very good. Only uncountable nouns follow much, little, some, enough, sufficient, and whole. For example, I ate some rice. There are not enough spoon. Rules regarding interrogative adjective. What is used in the general sense and which is used in selective sense? For example, what manner of man is he? Rules regarding degrees of comparison of adjective. The comparative form ending in er is used when we are comparing one quality in two persons. For example, Anjali is wiser than Rahul. But if we wish to compare two qualities in the same person, then the comparative form ending in er is not used. For example, Anjali is wise than brave. Here we use only what the positive form with than. Students, for today's lecture it is enough. Thanks for watching, and I take your leave, and I wish that you may enjoy your life. Okay, Allah Hafiz.